Hello, 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 and welcome back. Today we are going to do something pretty weird, I feel like. I have these contacts that I got from TTDI. They are the Aries contacts, and I have yet to post a picture on Instagram with them, and the goal is to do like one with every single zodiac sign that I have of their contact. Did that make sense? Is that English? Anyways, I've done the Virgo and the Capricorn one. I have yet to do the Aries one and the Libra one, so I decided that I'd film while I do it. So I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna film while I figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with my face. We have cupcakes on the way. So if you see me munch in the middle of the video, mind your business. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, remember to give it a big old thumbs up. If you're new, you can subscribe and click the bell. That way you'll get notified every single time I come out with a new video. The goal is to have videos out on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, but you know, life is hectic and it's the holidays. So I expect it to be a little more sporadic. It gets a little crazy in our house. A lot of family to get gifts for, and there's my cat's tail. Star of the show. You're so cute. Jupiter says he loves you. As per, okay, let's get right into it, shall we? Right. I haven't done my makeup in a couple of weeks. Like done my makeup. Like I've done my makeup to like where I film, but not like done my makeup. I'm not gonna do. I think so.
Yeah, do my hair.
We'll see if I can.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna attempt to do a Bakugo inspired look. He's not an Aries, he's actually a Taurus, but his eyes are red and the Aries contacts are red, so I'm just gonna use the contacts for the color of his eyes. So we're gonna do a little Bakugo thing in light of finding out his hero name. Da, 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 and the stars tonight. I feel like I had something to talk to you guys about and I forget it was. Oh, you're sitting next to Mama. He likes me, I think, or something. We're getting subs. I'm excited. We're getting subs and I can't wait. I like sandwiches a lot. You guys, it was so weird. So last night, story time. Last night, my sister and I, Vanessa, my queen, we were watching this Christmas.
You said your sister and you, and it didn't even process that I was a sister. I was like, oh, who? I'm so excited to hear the story.
You were literally here when I almost
I'm the sister in question.
But so, I'm watching this movie called The Christmas Waltz. My favorite type of movies are dance movies. Like literally any movie with dancing in it. I don't know how the I haven't seen Step Up. Is it Step Up or Step It Up? I think it's Step Up.
I like dance movies like you do.
I love them. Any dance, anything. The first fan fiction I ever read actually was this is how I found my favorite K-pop band, which is Sistar, was a fairy tale dance AU, and I was in love with it, and that's how I found Sistar. So we were watching this Hallmark movie called The Christmas Waltz, and we were watching it, whatever, everything was fine and dandy, super cute. And then I'm watching TV, I'm sitting down. This has never happened to me before in my life. I've had a lot of weird things happen to me, like my body is very strange. But I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden, you know the feeling of when like your hand or like your leg falls asleep? I got that feeling in my head. So like my head felt like it was falling asleep, and then everything legitimately started. So I've had like this thing since I was a kid, where like I'm sure other people experience it as well, where you'll just be sitting down and you'll kind of feel like you're spinning a little bit and you'll be like, this is fun, but nothing actually moves. It felt everything was physically moving like around my room. Like and so I stand up and freaking out. I thought I was gonna have a seizure. I've never had a seizure before. This has never in my life happened to me. So naturally, what do? I panic. Vanessa's lying in bed. I'm sitting on my broke chair, and I get up and I'm like, oh my god, and Vanessa's like, what? And I'm like, I think I'm dying, and I start freaking out and I start crying because I'm like, I don't know what's going on, and I legitimately started putting my makeup on and didn't put my contacts in, but legitimately freaking out because I'm like, I think I'm gonna have a seizure. I've never had a seizure, and I was like, maybe this is what it is, you know? I didn't end up having a seizure. I've never had that before. I've never had that happen to me before, and I've never had a seizure, so I was like, okay, maybe. Side note, our cupcakes came, so I'm gonna eat one on here. I hope you don't mind.
In the middle of telling a very dramatic story.
I'll tell it while I eat a cupcake. I love carrot cake, like a lot. I think it's one of my favorite cakes. I'm sitting there, barbecue sauce on my titties. I start freaking out. I stand up and I'm like, I'm dizzy. I'm super dizzy. And usually like I'll get like random dizzy spells when I'm sitting or something, and then I'll just be like, oh, that's weird. That'll be it. I'll be like, oh, it's strange. I've always been a really dizzy person since I was a kid. But then it does not stop and I start to panic. Get ready with me or mukbang. Side note, my favorite type of cupcakes are the ones that have the things in the middle of them. This one doesn't have it, but those are my favorite.
What kind of stuff do you like in the middle?
Icing.
Oh, really?
Like this kind of icing in the middle. Shadow, please go. I start to panic and I start crying because like this has never happened to me before, and I was really scared I was gonna have a seizure. So then I'm like, Vanessa, I don't know what's going on. I start freaking out, and she's like, lie down. Vanessa always knows what to do in these situations, and I always just panic.
Well, I've never experienced anything like that before. I've seen people have seizures. But generally they have a history of it. if you didn't have a history of it, that's really nerve-wracking. I didn't think you were having a seizure, but if you were, I knew how to handle a seizure. I didn't know what was going on with you.
Oh, really good. I lie down, and I'm lying down, and everything is still spinning, and I'm freaking out, and I don't know what's going on. It was 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was literally like, I was panicking so bad because I've never in my life ever had something like this happen to me. So then my sister, she's like, I'm gonna get you water. She wakes up my mom. My mom, this poor woman, gets woken up by the crazy that happens to me on a regular basis. A story for another time. It's a whole thing. Don't be like me. I'm on the floor, I'm crying. My mom comes in her little Christmas jammies, and she's like, Nicole, what's going on? And I'm like, Mommy, I don't know. And so I drink some water, and then I close my eyes, and I'm like, please, 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 please. I'm literally like begging. I'm like, please make this stop. And it stopped. That doesn't make it any better though, because we don't know what happened. So we called the hospital near me, naturally, as one does. We didn't call to like get the ambulance to take me or anything, because obviously it stopped, which thank God it did, because otherwise I would have, ooh, I have pink stars. Because otherwise I would have probably had to go to the hospital, but it stopped after like 2 or 3 minutes. We called the hospital and we were like, hey, my mom was like, hey, should I bring my daughter in? She just had like this weird thing happen to her that's never happened to her before. And they were like, I'm sorry, we can't give medical advice over the phone. Both hospitals we called. So I didn't go. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning.
They usually do, but the triage was gone, and he was after midnight.
Yeah, so the hospital
and everything, and we're gone already. When you had your concussion, we called, and
the lady talked to me over the phone, but it's different with after midnight. That was terrifying. So now I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow to see what is wrong with me, and if we can't figure out anything.
Where did you get my palette?
This is my palette.
Is that not the
Oh no, wait, this is your Modern Renaissance palette. I don't know how I got this palette. Anyway, I'm gonna use it. Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't care. I just didn't know how you got it up here. I
have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I decided that if they can't figure out what was wrong with me, I had a spiritual experience and it goes past through me. That's it. That's all that is. I'm developing my quirk, is what I like to say. Every time I get sick or something weird happens to me, I'm always like, I must be developing my quirk. And I think people are starting to think I'm nuts. Like my family, I think, is starting to get concerned because they're like, honey, you're not getting a quirk. And I'm like, but how do you know? Yeah, how do you? So that was what happened to me last night while I was trying to enjoy my Hallmark movie. Pretty pissed. I'm just kidding, it's not a big deal. The movie was very cute though. Very inconclusive ending. Don't know what happened there. They just like smooched and then it was over. Oh, I'm using this Modern Renaissance palette. It's dirty because of me. I used raw sienna. This is weird. This is not a tutorial in any way. And then I think I'm gonna use this one and then this one. Moral of the story, Nikki has medical issues or spiritual experience or developing a quirk. But that was my night. How is your guys'? Anyways. Oh, do you guys like Bakugo's hero name? Do you guys like it? Are you down for it? Are you digging it? Are you lighting it up like dynamite? But that wasn't a spoiler. What do you think of his hero name, Nessa?
I think it's cute.
I think it is. I think it's very fitting. I would have loved for his hero name to be Kachan because I think it would have just been like cute that like he had a hero name that was given to him by like...
I was really in love with Ground Zero.
Me too.
I wasn't too hot on the Kachan thing because I feel like it's cuter that Midoriya is the only one that calls him Kachan, and then Kaminari when he's being an ass.
Gotta love Kaminari. Kaminari just like asserting his dominance. That's why I kin Kaminari, because like I'll hear a nickname and then I'll be like, alright, that's your nickname. Worst thing in the... Look at how big this cupcake is.
A majority of it is icing too. You're just going straight for it, eh? Our subs will be here soon.
It's good!
Let me taste it.
I just had like this overwhelming like in thought. It's really good.
You need a bite before you demolish it all.
Sometimes I eat my sweets like I eat chicken.
You haven't had in 4 years?
Yeah. Put them to the side and eat them like I'm eating a chicken bone. I wish I could play music while I like did these because I feel like we could vibe to BTS right now. Specifically Dynamite. Oh, I have icing on my nose. That's really romantic. So cute. Anyways, you guys, we're almost at 10K. Whoop whoop. I'm very excited, but I don't know what I want to do for 10K. So I want your help. Tell me what special thing I should do for 10K. Also 400K on TikTok. I'm stoked. I cannot even believe it, bro. Literally what? Come so far. It's crazy that that little Savage video started it all. Savage video in April when I was literally just depressed. I was just so sad and bored. I had my sandwich and now I feel nauseous. Stay there, I still have my chips. These are the best chips and you can't tell me otherwise. Nessa would beg to differ. She actually hates.
Disgusting.
She hates these chips a lot. That to me is very funny.
The tomato basil ones are the best chips.
The tomato basil ones are very, very good.
Those taste like barbs.
You know that game where you like ring a doorbell and then you run? I know that game because people used to do it to my house. I think my cat learned how to do that with my door. So she'll like scratch and then run. And, like she's not very good at it though because I still see her. So it's not like a, ooh, who was that? It's like a Venus, I know that was you. More orange. More pea palette. Orange. Lots of makeup palettes because I actually used to love doing makeup and I used to just do it for fun my entire junior year of high school because I didn't leave the house and I didn't have any friends. So I just sit at home and do makeup all the time. And that's how I got decent at it because I used to be super bad at doing makeup. Now I'm decent. Happy Hanukkah! Happy Hanukkah! Hanukkah starts today. I know it's the second day of Hanukkah when this comes out, but I'm filming it the day before this comes out. So happy Hanukkah to everyone. Happy Hanukkah. Are you guys on holiday break yet? I don't even know how it works anymore. I haven't been in high school in so long. I'm ancient now, I guess, or whatever. I graduated in like 2019 and everyone is making me feel ancient. They're like, oh, well, you're like old. I'm like, I'm 20. I think this is okay. I'm over it. I'm gonna do eyeliner. I'm gonna do black down here for him and then like black smoke it out a little bit, and then what should I do on my cheeks? Should I do a little X? I did a more type of one because Bakugo has very like, what's it called, eyes.
It's the thing, everyone looks like their comfort character even just a little bit.
I look exactly like my comfort character. If my comfort character was a female. I think if Lance were a girl, I think Lance would look like me. Not exactly like me, but I think a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. I do not look like Bakugo or what's it called? I think Lance is my first comfort character though, because I've never loved a character the way I'd love Lance. Or maybe Toph. No, I'm obsessed with Lance. Like I think about Lance all day long.
Okay, Zawa?
Zawa?
Yeah.
I mean, you have similar features. Yeah, it's not the personality being exactly. That was beautiful. Why don't you want to look like him?
He's very scruffy.
You little scruffy.
Fuck you. What do you mean scruffy?
It's not bad
to have a beard.
It's not bad to be scruffy.
I don't have a beard.
Yeah, but it's just a little scruffy.
No facial hair.
You're a little scruffy.
I'm not scruffy.
Sometimes you're scruffy. Your eyebrows are bushy. Sometimes.
You. My eyebrows are not bushy.
Baby, it's a good thing to have bushy eyebrows. Yo, whose cause should I? Oh, watch out for Todoroki cause test. That's gonna be up on Tuesday, I think. I'm gonna do a Todoroki cause test on Tuesday because I have this little pot of red
cream eyeshadow.
Yeah, cream eyeshadow. So I think I'm gonna f around and use that for his scar.
You could do male Toto
with long hair.
Yeah.
I think that could be cool.
Like with a man bun.
I think that could be cool. Because Nessa thinks that we should do a more realistic scar. And I kind of want to do a more of like a, you know, like scar. Where's my eyelash color? But so, watch out for that. Because I've just been staring at the wig and then I put it on and I was like, I'm going to dye my hair like this. And then I was like, no. Should I do a thing where if I hit 1 million, I'll dye my hair like Todoroki? Put a little bit of blush on. A little bit of blush, a little bit of blush. Alright, pink cheeks, wrap it up. And I put an X here and an X here. You know how you do the little hearts? I'm going to do an X. We don't have orange. We have red. And red is So's color. One of his colors. Should I put a little red line underneath the eyeliner? Hello. Whoa. Oh. I don't know why that song just suddenly got stuck in my head. Very strange. Anyways.
Oh my gosh, you could put one green one in and then put the wig on and Bakudeku's love child.
I'll do that for cause. I'll do it for cause. I can do an OC of Bakudeku's love child. They have a little girl. Hey, y'all want to see that on my cause channel? Bakudeku's love child? And my Bakudeku stands are like, ah! Ow.
Personality-wise, it's just you.
Hi, I'm Nikki Kavali and I'm Bakudeku's love child. Anyway, I'm gonna put on some lipstick. I'm gonna put on some highlight, and then
you can put the 2 dots on the X.
Oh, I could, yeah. I'm gonna do red lipstick. This one, NYX. I hate that song, guys. It's stuck in my head. Ta-da! Woo! That's it. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm finished. All right, that's it. That's all. I hope you guys enjoyed my crazy story about what happens to me randomly in the middle of the night when I'm trying to enjoy a Hallmark movie. If you guys haven't seen The Christmas Waltz, it's not sponsored by Hallmark, but it's kind of good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to give it a big old thumbs up. If you're new, you can subscribe and click the bell. That way you'll get notified every single time I come out with a new video. If you like these contacts, these are the Aries contacts from TTDI. I do have a code with them. You can use code Kavali for 10% off at checkout. But their contacts are really good. They're super vibrant, especially for people who have dark eyes like myself. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to stay safe, do your homework, and drink water, and I love you so much. Happy Hanukkah. Bye.